Everything you know about success is a lie. There is no standing ovation, no fireworks, no big moment where it all magically clicks. If you are waiting for that grand finale, you're wasting your life, chasing a fantasy that doesn't even exist. Let me tell you a story. There was once a warrior who spent his life waiting for the ultimate battle, the one that would define his legacy. He dreamed of the grand finale, victory, so glorious, the world would remember his name forever. Every fight before that felt insignificant, just a stepping stone toward his real moment of glory. Every battle he won, he told himself, this isn't that one, the true glory is still ahead. He envisioned his final triumph, a grand finale that would bring him eternal fame, endless riches, and a parade so glorious the whole world would watch. But with every victory, the celebration he longed for never came. He fought harder, won greater battles, but that grand moment, that life-changing finale, always seemed just out of reach. As he grew older, he started to notice something strange. He was surrounded by memories, by past victories, the scars of the battles, and the loyalty of the man who stood by him. But where was the glory he had been promised? Where was the fanfare? In his pursuit of a future celebration, he had overlooked the true victories, the moments of peace after each battle, the camaraderie with his fellow warriors, the quiet satisfaction of having survived. He had missed his own success, because he was chasing a fantasy that never existed. And in the end, he realized the harsh truth: the grand finale was a lie. The real glory was not in a single climactic victory, it was in the journey, in the countless moments of growth, connection, and triumph, small triumphs along the way. His life had been full of meaning, but he had been too blind to see. Let's get back to our reality. Social media has you fooled. It's feeding you this toxic idea that success is some grand achievement like winning the lottery of a life, a monumental life-altering event, celebrated with applause, fame, and recognition. You scroll through Instagram and YouTube, seeing influencers posing in front of luxury cars, entrepreneurs boasting about their millions, gurus telling you that if you follow their 5-step formula, you will make it. It's all bullshit. Success does not come with fireworks for majority of us. You may say that it seems so abstract, so conceptual. Most of us are not consciously obsessing over success all day long. But the truth is that the toxic image of success, the one we see plastered all over social media, is already deeply rooted in us. It's there, lurking beneath the surface, and it's quietly poisoning us. Without even realizing it, we internalize the constant stream of successful successes we see. This image of success is toxic, and it's everywhere. It leaves us feeling inadequate, draining the joy from our lives, as we compare our own, much more modest realities to the successful success we see online. Here is uncomfortable truth: 99% of people will never reach that Hollywood-style grand finale that social media glorifies. And here is the kicker: it doesn't even matter. Chasing that success is not just unrealistic for most of us, it's dangerous. It traps you in a never-ending cycle of feeling like you are not enough. In fact, if you're waiting for your life's grand finale, you are going to miss all the moments that actually matter. The small wins, the quiet joys, the things that fill your everyday life with meaning. But does this mean that you should just settle? Does this mean you should just sit down and do nothing? Of course not. You should not stop dreaming. You should not stop trying new things. Of course. You should dare. You should build your side hustles. Chase your pet projects. But do it ecologically. Don't sacrifice your well-being for the sake of ambition. Instead, integrate your dreams into your daily life in a way that balances your inner peace with external goals. Let me give you an example. I have a friend, let's call him Alex, a former colleague of mine. He followed the playbook society laid out for him. Prestigious job, check. Six-figure salary, check. But here's what they don't tell you about living the dream. Alex was miserable. His success looked great on the outside, but on the inside he was empty. Disconnected from his family, burned out, always hungry for more. Why? Because he bought into the lie. He thought success was about hitting all those external milestones at the cost of his own well-being. Now let's talk about another example. Another friend of mine. He has no Instagram-worthy lifestyle, no million-dollar business. But every weekend, he's in his garage working on woodworking projects, spending time with his family and feeling fulfilled. And he's still dreaming. He has got a few side projects he's passionate about. But the difference, he integrates those dreams into his life without letting them overwhelm the rest of his activities. His ambitions don't cost him his inner peace. He has found a balance that works. There is no big fanfare, no dramatic success story. But you know what? He's happy. He has built a life where success shows up in small, meaningful ways, without fireworks. So, who is really successful here? Alex, who ticked all the boxes but felt like a failure? Or another friend of mine who ignored the checklist, found joy in his daily life, and still pursues his ambitions without burning out? This idea that success comes with a single grand explosion of glory is nothing more than a myth. Real success is a collection of smaller, more personal victories, the ones that don't make headlines, but fill your life with peace, joy, and purpose. The small wins, the meaningful relationships, the personal passions that light you up, while balancing them with your internal sense of peace. That's what it is. Success is not about following a formula, reaching the top, or hitting some mythical jackpot. It isn't a show-stopping event. It does not come with applause, fireworks. It's woven into the fabric of your everyday life. The small wins, the relationships you nurture, the hobbies you pursue with passion. Yes, dare to dream. Build your side hustles, create your projects. But do it in a way that balances ambition with your inner peace. True success is the balance between striving for something greater and being at peace with where you are and what you are. So stop buying into the myth. Forget the rules and the checklists. Now, here's what I want to know. What fireworks are you waiting for? Is there something you are chasing that you think will finally make you feel successful? And more importantly, what small meaningful successes are you overlooking in your life right now? How would your life change if you stopped chasing someone else's version of success and started creating your own? What's bringing you joy that the world might overlook? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let's start a conversation about redefining success, not as a grand finale, but as a daily journey that does not need fireworks to be meaningful.